Hello mech warriors, I'm Unitless, and today I'm bringing you a showcase video of the Centurion-AH. The loadout for this Centurion is an AC-20 in the right arm with 5 tons of AC-20 ammo, and 2 SRM-4s in the left side torso with 3 tons of ammo. And as you can see here, I am terrible at piloting, and I ran straight into a wall when I was trying to turn right. In the first match of the day, we're dropping in on the Crimson Strait, and we're coming in on the northwestern side of the map. So our goal is to link up with the rest of the team. So as we're making our approach towards the ramp, we're keeping an eye on the left side, see if there's any enemies coming from that side, just making sure there's no one there. Sometimes some light mechs that are very fast can make their way all the way there by the time we're actually approaching the halfway point.
Saddle clear. Roger.
So we are just taking our place next to these crates. It's a good location to keep an eye out on enemy mechs that might try to crest the hill. And someone was suggesting a saddle push, but it's not really a good idea on this map to do a saddle push unless the whole team is willing to commit. And since the whole team is usually never willing to commit, it's not really a good idea, at least in my opinion. Our light mech seems to be doing some decent scouting in the D7 area. But, spoiler alert, he's going to die horribly. There's not much going on at the beginning of the match. I'm just keeping an eye on the tunnel, waiting for the enemy to maybe try for a push through the tunnel. You never know, sometimes they try to come through there quickly, sometimes it turns into a long waiting game.
Yeah, like I said, don't follow me, I do stupid shit. I just ran through the entire enemy line. They're not even bothering with the tunnel.
However, in this match, the enemy decides not to push through the tunnel. Instead, they come quickly from the left side and up the ramp. Like this rifleman here,
We're on a Foxtrot pushing up over the Delta
which we engaged instantly, trying to get his side torso weapon systems, and I accidentally managed to fall down, which turns out to be a good thing because an enemy after cheater drops in front of me, and I take off his arm and managed to loop a shot, AC-20 shot into his leg. So now that we're down here, we check for seismic and see that most of the enemy team has already pushed through. So we go up here, pop a UAV, and see what's what. And we discover a crab just sitting there. He's overheating, so we get 2 free alpha strikes straight into his side torso. And then we just continue duking it out with him. He's already overheating, so he's not that threatening to us. However, we have to finish this quickly because the enemy team will turn around when they look at their map and see us. There we go. Loop a shot straight into the side torso and take it off. And now the enemy team seems to be focusing me. I jump down and wait here to see if anyone's going to follow me, but no one does. They just popped out a little bit, so I go back up again and take a shot at the Marauder 2C. And now we're just waiting for some friendlies to maybe show up. Maybe some enemies who are stupid enough to follow me all the way down here. But no one comes. So, and I take a look at what my team is doing, and they're just all standing around down here. So I ask for help and get confirmation that someone's coming with me. So now we're waiting a little bit.
We need to regroup and push.
New target
We're up by
acquired.
1, let's make it count.
And then we pop up here, take a shot, and go straight down. Remember the shield at the left side. The build might be fragile with the XL engine, but if you utilize the shield arm, you can make this mech last a very long time.
Missile. Target acquired.
Switching to Maul or Indigo.
Now there's just the heavy gauss mauler coming straight in at us. There's multiple enemies running around. We're just trying to pop up and down over the ridgeline to loop some shots around the right hand side, since our AC-20 is low slung on the right side. Half of our SRM missiles from the left side keep hitting the wall because of this.
Not suggesting we do, just saying. If you guys go, I'll follow.
And we try to hit the Wolfhound twice, but we missed both times. So we choose some easier prey like the smaller. Usually it's best to get rid of the big guys, then focus on the smaller prey. And see, now there's no mauler, so I can just push this Wolfhound aggressively. I should have also twisted his incoming damage, but the game was already ending, so I just tried to line up a perfect shot.
Great work, guys.
Now we see one of the last two enemies. I'm trying to snipe some long-range shots into his side torsos with my AC-20. Where one of them hits and one of them misses. Now we just focus on the right side, and luckily we get the kill.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
And now the match is basically over. Everyone's just trying to get to the last guy, who's duking it out with the Battle Master back here. And I make the mistake of shooting him in the leg, because I didn't realize that the enemy was behind the friendly Battle Master. So that's a bit of team damage, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the game. It just matters to my score. We did decently well. We got multiple kills and KMDDs. And that's the first game. And the second game of today is a domination match on Ribbolite Oasis. So we just head for the circle and duke it out in there with the enemy team. Which means it's going to be a close range brawl, which is what this build excels at. Again, as we approach, we keep an eye out on the left side, see if we can spot any enemies, and watch out for enemy sniper fire. As we approach, we see enemies up above and down below. However, we predict that the enemy team is not going to push the right side up above.
Target acquired.
And we spot a Hellspawn, which we give a good whacking at. And we spot a Marauder 2C coming from down below. So we punish him for his mistake. And he lost the sight torso for it. And then we just try to support this Jägermech, but it's kind of difficult since he's going back and forth right in front of us. And we see this Hunchback 2C come around the corner, so we gave him a good whacking. And then there's a Direwolf, which we can't really stand up to, so we just back off a little bit. And then we continue to sight peek this corner, keep an eye out for the Hunchback.
Target spotted.
We see that there's an artillery strike. However, since we know that we have a roof above us, we know we're safe. There's a Mad Cat 2C that dropped right in front of us, so we give him an alpha to the face. But we see that he's really damaged, so we stay on him and give him another whack. But then we see on our right that the Jägermech is in trouble, so we try to support him with long-range AC-20 fire.
target acquired.
But sadly he goes down. So in this moment I realized that I can't really keep sniping on the right side, so I pushed on the left, since I also realized that most of the enemy team is not going to be there. And I realized that I can't stay here the whole game. So we push the Mad Cat. We take him down quickly. And then we give the Timberwolf a whacking. Then we spot the Direwolf on the left, and we dodge behind cover and keep shooting at the Timberwolf, focusing his sights also.
Critical. Critical damage.
And we take him down.
New target
And we push for the other mech and just annihilate him. And we turn back. Our goal is to go after the Direwolf. However, a Wolfhound has the same idea of using this small hole here. And now we're both stuck. I can't get out, he can't get out. We're both trying to get away, but he manages to come loose, and so do I.
New target acquired.
We'll try to get some shots here, but we know that we can't really push that, since there's sniper fire covering them from behind the hill. So we push under,
New target
and we spot
acquired.
2 enemies down here. We shoot one in the back,
New target
and we
acquired.
focus on the Mad Dogs has got the kill shot on the Hellspawn, so we don't have to focus on him anymore.
New target acquired.
Now we spotted this Direwolf down here. We shoot him in the leg. Shoot him in the passing. There, get some ID on where the damage is on him, and we see that it's in the city, so we just take it off. And then we just push this kitty fox.
Target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
And then we get shot in the left. We know it's probably from the snipers up above, so we try to go for them, but someone else finishes them off, and that's that. We did pretty well. We got 6 kills, good amount of damage, components destroyed, kill assists as well. This was Centurion-AH. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and I'll catch you later.